Hello, buddy. Welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're doing another episode in our legendary Khatep campaign for Total War Warhammer. Now, you might notice the volume sounds a little different. I just went back and watched some of the old Khatep videos and some other videos, and I realized that like my computer fan was a lot louder than it used to be, that I was used to playing. So you kind of were hearing this sort of buzzing in the background, which wasn't that bad when stuff was going on, but when it was silent, I don't know, it was a little louder than I would like. So I turned off all of the gain on my mic. So I'm going to be a little quieter now compared to the game, and you shouldn't be able to hear as much of the computer, I hope. So just turn it up on your speakers or your headphones, and that should be okay, hopefully. Let me know what you think about the sound, if it's a little off. I record a lot of these really well in advance, just in case I can't record them on some days and I have a bunch stocked up. And plus, I just like to record them all kind of when I'm in the zone and just binge on them so that I remember what I'm doing and I don't have to go back and reset all the time. But speaking of which, I haven't played in a few days, so I need to go back and reset a little bit here. Okay, so I know we just took this. And this is a very handy building. We got that. We got the 4th Book of Nagash, which I think just gave us a one-time influx of jars. Yes, but we do get +3 Lord Recruit rank, which is really nice. Because we do have that legendary Lord we can bring in over here.
Open the casket of souls.
Now, I could just leave this guy over here.
This is well.
And give him, if I don't have one, shuffle some of these around a little bit. Give him one of those. I might just keep him here chilling a little bit. And I could keep this guy over here with like public order. It's gonna be really hard to keep this area, but I need to. Because it generates pretty decent cash, and it's a tier 4. So anything that's a tier 4, I have to keep it because that's so many things. Like that gives me, there's shop tea, gives me a lot of good stuff. Now, I also, where's my Necrotech? Did they wound my Necrotech? Trying to remember. Yes, they did. So that's really annoying. How many? 4 turns. Necrotech gives me 10% off.
Lord of Botonia.
Now, I don't know if I can beat those guys on water. I don't know if they'll ever land.
Unthinkable.
So I don't know where Marathi is. I'm gonna have to fight Hexaotl if I want Iron Spike. How does Hexaotl feel about me? Not amazing. They don't like our treaty with the Skaven. They are ranked 1 in power. They do have golden idol heads, which I would like. However, these people also have golden idol heads, which I would like. So I've got to figure out how I want to budget this. What's the best investment? Probably the Sepulchral Stalkers here. Now, this is orange territory. It's all going to be orange, which sucks. As far as... Where am I? Okay, get... here. Okay. They've kind of got a lot of this area is kind of snaked together. Okay, so we were moving this guy up here. And the Skaven have all of this. They're pretty cool with us still, I think.
Chieftain of the Deep Warren.
Yeah, they're cool with it. I think they're fine. We do have a lot of jars after that, which is good. This is 7 turns. That grows at That gives... Okay, so I can buy three Tomb Guard for 7,000, basically. There's 8. We could reduce the cost. I think we definitely want to reduce the cost before we buy that. I mean, this guy's immortal. These guys aren't that high of a level. The Necrotect is kind of a high level. They don't have anything here. I'm just... Can I beat a 20 stack of Savage Orcs with this? If I do that, though, this guy's definitely going to come down and kill me.
On your knees. Ridiculous. Attend your king, slaves.
I don't want to give up Harqualda. Rakdo Gorge I definitely do not want to give up, though. Because that's a tier 3. So. Now this guy is going to start coming at me pretty soon. Malekith is back, which is awesome.
Short sight.
This guy can't recruit anything right now, so they're okay for now. This place is having some problems. Why is that? Corruption taxes. Dang, guys, I have 3 monuments. What? How is it only 11? 12? 4? 4? 4? Seems like 12 to me. I have to upgrade one of these, and it would only give 2 more. I mean, it would give me 2 carrion. This would give me 1 carrion. For 1950. So much, but I can't send an army down there to deal with it, and basically I have to either take off the tax, which is 331 per turn, or buy this. Whatever, I guess we have to buy it. I'm trying to think, do I want to try to make a move and kill that right now? I could just kill this army, like sack it and run. It's only tier 1. They're likely to come back and kill me though, if I do that. Now, what are these? So everybody gets Vanguard deploy. Thought there was something else. Oh, that's if I own the whole province. One of these provincial decrees is like, yeah, 5 melee defense for everybody. That's for local armies though. Huh. Probably do not want to lose the Necrotect. Sphinx Carver, I definitely don't want to lose that. Could just go into ambush stance, maybe.
Priest king of greatest dynasty. Ambush the foolish. Stand, sentinel.
Could grab Tomb Guard here. 3 Tomb Guard, that would help. I mean... if we switch out and grab 3 Tomb Guard... Now, do I need Tomb Guard down here right now? I do need something. 6. I mean, I could bring in the Necrosphinx up there. And the Eyes of the Desert, the Sepulchral Stalkers. So I could bring in, like, all of these. Potentially. Birds aren't available yet. I kind of want the Necrosphinx down here, though. I think I can just chill. Let's see, so I need Ushapti. Probably. What are we facing? So we're going to be facing... probably Lizardmen. What? Which book is that? That's that army. What is the Lizardman book? Extra hero capacity. It's decent. Hexaudal does not like us. I mean, we could go down there and try to fight them. We're gonna need some serious stuff, though. Like, those late game lizardmen are pretty scary. I think we were going for the magic. I mean, 10% off for all buildings is pretty nice, but I'm not entirely convinced that I want the Shadow Priests in my core army for much longer. Now, how close are these guys to getting leveled up? They're ranked 7. Okay, so they're leveled up. These are getting close. He's fully ranked. Okay, so that's for the Ushapti, Necrosphinx, Higher Titan, Scorpion. Okay. So we've got that. It's for Tomb Guard. We don't have Tomb Guard that are that close. That's for Sepulchral Stalkers, Necropolis Knights. Could also get Resurrect, which gives replenishment every 90 seconds, which is good. It doesn't work on constructs. I think I want this to 3 points here. Just a really efficient use of magic. So if I'm going 1, 2, 3, I might as well get one more point in, like, maybe this or something. 4, 5. For evasion, and then power drain. I mean, that is good for Necropolis Knights, but I just don't think we'll be running a lot of those. War Sphinx stuff is nice, but... Alright, so what do I want here? I think... Oh, we can't do a Shopti here? Okay, we were thinking about building a Shopti. I need some more flankers, like big monster stuff. I mean, maybe we get some sepulchral stalkers then. Wizardmen aren't going to have a lot of infantry. They're going to have a lot of big things. Where are the Ashopti? I mean, I could hire a Ashopti and take them 4 turns. So here's some. We are going to need to replenish for a couple of turns. Now the question is, though, do I want to use the Necrosphinx down here? The Necrosphinx would be awesome against Lizardmen. I definitely want that versus Lizardmen. Do I need it up here, though? I don't think so. I don't think so. So we can go ahead and bring on the Necrosphinx down here. We'll hold on to the ability to hire it just in case. And then we could grab... We'll grab both of these, actually, and then put us at 20. Stalker, some Ashopti. I mean, I think that looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We could also move this guy out of here, Shadows, and grab one more, like, big unit. What do we want one more of? If we're sieging, let's see, we got 6. What are they gonna have? Like, what beats the halberds? Because they have really good halberds. Nothing, really. I could just get one more Tomb Guard on the books here. Let's do that, and then we'll move the Shadow Magic person to go do something else. Not sure if that's what I want, though. I mean, I do like having the Shadow Magic guy. I hate giving up on him, but, like, he's basically just going to cast. I mean, I guess he could cast, he only has Pit of Shades right now. Really, that's going to be useful. I could get Occam's Mindrazor. That would probably be kind of useful late game when I have, like, the Sphinxes. But I feel like just spamming the protection and the extra, you know, whatever, 20% damage for 3 mana is just much better than 20 mana. Like, am I going to be affecting 7 different units with that? I mean, it's possible, but this is just so much more cost effective, and it helps me regenerate my whole army more. Because remember, every time I do it, it gives everyone in my army that's not a construct 60 HP. Which does add up. You know, if I can cast 20 of those casts, it's 1,200 extra HP in a fight. Okay, so we can go ahead and switch this guy out. Do we want to go ahead and... I don't know if we want to bring him in just yet, because with the wizards, if we get one more level, I think... we can get Incantation of Preservation to give us extra ward ranks. So maybe we don't need to hire that lord just yet. Alright, let's just roll this guy up here. Now this army should be able to murder him. Can't recruit this turn. I mean, we might as well go the full amount. Well, this does give extra... okay, I think I want 3 more of these. So let's go ahead and switch this over to construction. 7,000 for 3 good units. I feel like it's a pretty good bargain. Now... we want more Ushapti right here. That only gives us one Sepulchral Stalker, so that's kind of not a good bargain. I feel like the Tomb Guard are probably the best bargain right now. However, this gives 2 Stalkers and 1 Necropolis Knight. It's pretty good. Or would I rather have one more Ushapti and an Ushapti with Great Bow for 7,200? I still feel like the Tomb Guard, like the 3 for Tomb Guard, is kind of the best bargain. Strike Core. The Tomb Guard are kind of my backbone of my army here. Okay, so yeah, we'll start working the 3 Tomb Guard buildings. That place is done so pretty soon. Place is done. Okay, and we'll hold off on this. Unless we just throw like a cheap building in here. How much obsidian trades for 10 each, I think? Are we full on obsidian? No. So that would be 100 gold per turn. Now what all am I going to need here? I'm going to eventually need Kimry stuff. Decent for the money. I'm gonna need public order for sure. Okay. Let's see, does this place have public order already? Does not. Okay, so we can go ahead and get rid of this then. Oh yeah, that reminds me, we don't need this this thing. I mean, it's like it's all right, but I'd rather have just a bigger ticket unit. Okay, now we can get the Necrosphinx and the Serpent. I think let's just hire one more normal Serpent here. We'll save the Regiment of Renown Serpent for like emergencies. I think one more would be good. Just one more normal one. Okay. This is a pretty for real army. I'm not sure if we can beat like a super hardcore Lizardman army just yet without the Sphinxes, but we will have one Necrosphinx. Okay, so that's it in terms of money, army movement. God damn. How? Let me see. How big are my priests? This guy's gonna be back in 3 turns, and that'll give me 1 extra level when he's back. Because that's faction wide, right? It's not. Double check that. Yeah, it's faction wide. So I could wait and get a couple of ranks. Yeah, and just level this up. So we're just chilling, leveling stuff up here. Do I just want to get placeholders for now, or do I want to actually start getting real stuff? Guess I might as well get real stuff, because then I can hand it off. We'll hold off on these things. We'll grab a couple of these, though. That's fine. So that's all good everywhere, pretty sure. Check in Rakdo Gorge. Could go ahead and start that. Yeah, that's... Actually, do I want this? Nah, let's go ahead and save up. So we have a tier 3 somewhere that we can build soon. Is it this place? We need to get to 7,200, which will take a couple of turns. That's the most important. Let's go ahead and finish that. We can start up another one soon. Okay, how are we looking on text? What are we doing? Witch Administrator sounds good. So we'll go for Ritual here. So the Tooth. Do I want... let's see. -1 for all global recruits, pretty legit. Hawkish Precision is okay. The Tomb Scorpion one would actually be alright. Let's go ahead and grab that since we have a bunch of extra jars. And we can, I think, Mortuary Cult-wise, we're fine. We just store up our jars for now. Okay, I think that's it. What do I want? Could just get some growth. Make sure we get to a tier 4 at some point. Okay, I think that's good. We didn't forget anything. So we'll find out soon enough. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they just need to get that general off their books.
Weakling. Ridiculous. You have my favor. I refuse. Legions rise. Greatness comes. Not to be trusted.
We can't really assign a follower here. I mean, if I pulled Big Papa up here, we would definitely be able to crush him, but that would almost certainly slow down our progress in the south. He's just described as a monster. I think we'll hold on to Big Papa. Now we could get a Flock of Chaff. These guys are pretty legit. They have poison, high melee defense, very respectable armor. Are they better than these? Similar. These, I think these will just still beat them down. They don't get a bonus against small. I mean, this is just a swarm of Savage Orcs, pretty much. 25%. So anything that imbues magical attacks is going to be really good. So I really should have had this Flaming Banner. If I was paying attention last turn, there's always something you overlook. If I was paying attention... Oh, it's just fire damage. It's not magic damage anymore. This would have been helpful. Okay, so charge cycling with these should be good. I mean, I've got the Cav. It's just a question of can I hold the front line against, like, swarms of Savage Orcs. What do we have magic-wise? We have Nehikara, Shadow. So the Shadow magic can give us... That is pretty expensive for what it is. It's okay.
Not to be trusted.
I probably should have hired some Tomb Guard up here to replace the Nehikara warriors. So I just need to hold the ground while my cavalry flank and destroy everybody. Okay, now I can spam Neru's protection, which is really good.
Greatness comes.
Scorpions will carve them up. It's just, can this infantry line hold? I don't think the Flock of Chaff is going to be that useful. I mean, I feel like we would definitely get it if we had this guy. He could face tank everything. But I kind of want him down south. Could grab the one bonus Sepulchral Stalker. I mean, we could just dismiss him after this fight and he'd be available in 10 turns. Can we hold off? Let me say, can we hold off, like, not fighting down here for 10 turns? That's a long time. What does this army look like anyways?
Honor before glory.
Like, do they ever dock, or do I...
Your words are nothing.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
You presume to command.
Do I honestly have to try to fight that on the ocean? Like, there's no way. I'm gonna have to bring, like, a 40 stack of huge stuff. And what's the fun in fighting these armies on the ocean?
Armored in faith.
Come on, CA. I'd love to fight that on the ground. That'd be fun. They have some really cool units. They have a mixture of Bretonia and human units. I think that would be cool.
Denied. No.
They're recruiting more stuff over here. They're coming at me. I need to take out Iron Spike.
For the mortuary cult.
I feel like it's going to be really dicey if I don't have the Necrosphinx here. Like, obviously, he's not going to be great against small units, but he just has so much health. He's just such a tank. And he still has really high melee defense and damage and all that stuff. Okay, let's just bring him up here. Let's pull in the big gun.
Address me as your highness. What?
Then we we can get rid of him and move him back down south. Now, do we want Eyes of the Desert also? Sure. So these guys still have 2 turns left. These might actually be better. They're ranged. I mean, they don't have any large units. There's 16 of those, and those are more mobile though. Either one of them have magical attacks? No. Actually, these are faster. These have higher armor, but less health overall, and there's less models of them. Slightly higher charge bonus. Guess we'll go with these. Let's do this. I mean, Savage Orcs are no joke. Like, they hurt. Yeah.
Arise, my
There'll be a barn burner. Let's do it. We do have the other army that can come up here and help. I mean, here's the thing. This is just kind of a for fun battle. If I lose this, it's not going to matter that much. The only thing that matters here is the Necrotech. The wizards are about the same level I would hire them at. This is just going to be endless waves of Savage Orcs, basically. Remember, they get bonus stats on Legendary, too. I'm here to tell you, Savage Orcs are very scary on Legendary, especially early in the game. This is not early, but this is a relatively early army. With a couple of big ones, but... Dude doesn't look like he plays around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Nehekara magic is the best, and then death magic's pretty good. I think that's the combo. You want 2 wizards, Nehekara, and death. This is probably not enough of a front line. Almost certainly not enough of a front line. Yeah, we're gonna have to put this dude on frontline duty. Now, how big is his charge? His charge is pretty big, though. I'm gonna make him his own thing. Be our flankers. I'm gonna have to just, he's gonna have to come up here and just like face tank like just legions of them, and then just spam the reduction on him. The damage reduction. You know, they're kind of ignoring him. They're getting smart.
Carry on, Lord. Bring my chariot. Attack!
Alright, collapse these flanks. About to lose him. Yeah, he's gone. That's alright. Oh, no, 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 no. Do not want to lose him.
Move forward. My command.
Might lose my necrotect here. Okay, he's rallied. It's fine.
Necropet.
These guys are just about gone over here.
I have no right.
These guys are still kiting them, baby. Now I might have to chase him down and kill him again, so we want to make sure we kill as many as we possibly can. As you saw, I mean, they did some pretty good damage. That Necrosphinx, he's definitely taking a beating. His leadership was hurt a little bit because he was spending so long, like, surrounded by everybody. Okay, that Necrosphinx should be able to run that dude down, yeah. Go. Come on. Get him. What are you guys doing? Taking a smoke break? Let's do this. You tired or something, bro? Come on. Debilitated. I haven't seen that before. I wish it actually showed you the stats they lose when they are really tired. What? Oh, that was my summit of Shakti. Okay. These guys just like stopping because they're tired. Is that what it is? Just like stop following orders. Sending them flying. I mean, I didn't think they were that kind of heavy horse. They don't look that heavy. Maybe they are. God. Kill them all, kill them all. Would not like to be these orcs right here. This guy's like, no, please. I mean, he might make it. They're chasing all the other ones. No, he didn't make it. Spoiler alert, he didn't make it. Well, actually, hey. What? Get this dude. What? He's gonna make it because the other ones got to the line. I can't target him. Okay, he made it. We lost our Shadow Priest. Whatever.
The realm of souls fills with my foes. Let the living live. Release them. Onward, soldiers.
For real. For real. They want me to fight this again.
Arise, my legions. Rise.
Like, they don't even have a lord.
Nehikara will be mine.
I have a tier 5 unit. Like, this guy could almost single-handedly beat all of them.
End their existence.
Well, I mean, that's the Tomb Kings for you. Just like the Skaven, the AI just really does not like them in auto-resolve. Which is cool, for the most part. Like, it doesn't tempt you in that way to abuse the auto-resolve system as much as maybe with some of the other factions. But sometimes you're just like, come on, man, like... Oh, wow, that is really bad magic-wise. Yeah, Nehikara is just so good. Like, those 2 spells are so nice. Now, Death Magic is still pretty decent, too. Spirit Leech and that thing that lowers their damage by 25% and lowers their armor, that's really good. These Tomb Scorpions hold up really well. Do they have very good melee defense or something? Not really. It's alright. They just have a lot of armor and there's only one of them. So they seem to do pretty well. Big Papa here.
My will be done.
It's kind of interesting. Oh, this is the Altar of Ultimate Darkness. Okay, so there's a quest battle here for the Dark Elves. It's like, this map looks kind of familiar. Come get it. What usually you want to do with tactics is just collapse one of the flanks. Just hold them off, collapse a flank. And then just get around. Crush the rest of their flanks. Those guys are immune to psychology, so... Kill them all. Bro, why are you walking? Let's go. Alright, whatever. Just heal that guy up, I guess. How much is he healing? Quite a bit. It's probably like 500 healing or something, which is pretty good. Get them. Oof, man, that was a close one. Like, I understand the first time saying that it was going to be close, but this time, it's like, not seeing it. That is really cool graphically, this Altar of Ultimate Darkness. It seems like that thing should be a little bit more important than giving all of your wizards faction-wide 3 extra Winds of Magic, right? Or like giving your faction like 5% extra tax revenue or something, you know? Like, it just feels, doesn't feel powerful enough like this. Like, if you control that, it should let you summon a demon or something once to battle. Like, maybe you can summon, I don't know, a horde of Chaos Knights or something once per battle. For each army. Something like that. Could be a little overpowered early on. Or, I don't know, just gives you something you can summon. Like, that obviously looks like you should be able to summon something.
I alone shall restore Hekara. Let the living live. Kill them. End them all. Unleash these slaves. Kill them.
I do need quite a bit of money. I mean, jars are good.
End them all.
Once I get golden heads, I want a lot of jars so I can craft some cool stuff.
Let the living live. Release.
But I think I do want the money, though, right now. For real.
Unliving, Mars. No food that's safe in the world. Find my harem. Desperate times. What?
I'm gonna have to dash to get back into my town, I think.
Prepare the crypt.
Maybe it'll let me do it. Come on, baby, come on.
You define me. I have arrived.
Okay, it does let me get back in there. Alright, we can always dismiss the Tomb Guard. It's not like, you know, those only take 1 turn to build. So let's just hire all the Tomb Guard we can. And what else? I guess just Nehekara warriors. I do need to get the Necropolis Knights in my army because those things are really good, but I just don't have enough time. 3 turns. 3 turns feels a bit excessive. I mean, I guess they're kind of on the order of like Demigryph Knights, but I would see like the Halberds taking 3 turns, but like these guys taking 3 turns seems a bit much, especially because the Scorpions take 2 turns. And these take 2, like the other tier 4 units only take 2 turns, so I don't know. Alright, let's just run it like that. I mean, unless we want to hire, could hire this. Let's get 10 turns on those. Or Stalker. I mean, we might be able to handle this without sending him all the way up here now that I'm like looking at this. Can he handle this by himself? Maybe.
Address me as your highness.
I mean, I'm going to get 1 more turn of replenishment. I'm going to replace and get some of these. I mean, I could get rid of one more Tomb Guard somewhere else and replace him with something. I mean, this guy... Did I get Tomb Guard? No, I was getting a shop tea, okay. That's a Tomb Guard. I mean... I could get rid of one Tomb Guard here and hire another Sepulchral Stalker. He doesn't have Tomb Guard. Let's see. One of their major army is this guy, and he has 6 Tomb Guard, which is probably about what I need.
Greatness comes.
That's fine. We'll just figure out if we need to hire one more Stalker, we can. I feel like the Nehekar are doing alright against the Savages. Okay, I think actually I might be able to... We've got construction costs down. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this. I think I might be able to go ahead and start rotating down. I didn't think that army, or that fight would go that well. But because I decided to do the Necrosphinx, I think that allows me to deal with this. Might get rid of this one and do another army. Okay, so they're gonna have 2, and with one more general, so it's gonna be 18 with 2 generals. Now they're gonna have sneaky stabbing, but this is not nearly as good as it used to be. This spell used to be the bomb in multiplayer and on the campaign map. This thing was so baller. It was 4 mana, and it used to have an area of effect of like 40 meters. And so it would give everybody in your army plus 26 melee attack, like within a pretty large radius, plus 26 melee attack for 4 mana. And then you would combine this with Itchy Nuisance, which was another spell that they still have, I think. This made the Greenskins Little Wah like the best magic by far in the game. They still have Itchy? Yeah, here. Okay, they changed this around also. Now, I'm pretty sure this used to lower melee attack and lower enemy melee defense, or something like that. I'm pretty sure it debuffed. It used to do melee attack and melee defense by like 34, or something like that. It still works on everybody, 40 meters, 25 seconds. I mean, maybe this is what it always did, but I felt like it used to lower melee attack instead of weapon damage, or used to lower melee defense. So you would sneaky your line for 4, give everybody 20% armor piercing and plus 26 melee for 4, and then you would use this for 8 and give everybody, you know, a huge debuff, and then you would just stomp them. They increased this a little bit, the Nasty Curse. Anyways. Okay. But it's not as good as it used to be. Okay, I think we can probably beat him. We're going to get an upgrade with some Tomb Guard here. I think. And we can get the Sepulchral Stalkers if we need to in here. I think we can probably beat him. If we need to, we could also do the... something. Sandvale. Alright. I think we're getting close to being done with this episode. Okay, so let's just run back down south then, if we've got this covered. Which I think we do. If we lose this next battle, we can rotate back up with him and deal with it, but... we need to rotate over here and try to deal with...
Ridiculous.
these guys we'll definitely deal with, and then we need to get Har... or Karan's, whatever. This place. Slaver's Point doesn't have any good buildings, neither does this. Slaver's Point's a little safer though, or Blacklight Tower is, so what we're going to do is we're going to burn that, and then we're going to reoccupy it with this guy. Because I don't think there's going to be any more green places that I can burn and build up. Other than, I guess, like, over here. But these will already be tier 3, probably. And then we'll start thinking about Hexaodal.
Not to be trash-tagged.
Okay, go ahead and grab that for our Lord rank. When we hire our next Lord over here. And then once our other wizard gets unwounded, this guy in 2 turns, we'll hire our legendary Lord over here.
Submit to your king.
Okay. I think this is probably just about going to be all good. Let me see. Where are the other places where I could... Okay, this place is leveling up. Stared Core. Public Orders should be ready in 2 turns. Mountain, got these places leveling up. Rakdo.
My father demands it.
Okay, we got this guy back.
Onwards, legions!
And they put him with the army. Black Coast. What do we want here? I mean, we could get a, growth here to get to tier 5. That's gonna be expensive though. We're never gonna have enough growth to really get this up that high. I mean, it's gonna take a very long time to do that. This will also take quite a while. We need to get 97, whatever. You want to go do the thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm almost done here.
Okay, how long?
5 or 10 minutes. Go ahead and prep her. Okay, well, prep yourself then. Why do I... Harqualda. Where's Harqualda? We can get rid of that. That seems like that's a waste. Where is that? Oh, that's this place. Okay. Yeah, just get rid of that. And then we can get, I don't know, something else over here. Rakdo, though, we can go ahead and start this up. I'm gonna get as many Tomb Guard as we can out there, so it's starting to get to that point. Where it'd be really nice to have a solid front line in every army. And that's a pretty good bargain. I don't know, like, it is very expensive to get to it, you know, it's like 7,000. You're paying like 15,000 and change for 3 Tomb Guard. Which is like, it's only 10,000 here for 3 of Shopti. This is very expensive. This is like 15,000 for an Acropolis Knight and 2 Sepulchral Stalkers, effectively. So 3 snakes. But you can build the Tomb Guard anywhere. That's the thing. And they are just like really good, just front line, just meat shield. I mean, they just sit there and They have so many buffs. They have really high melee defense. No. They have really high melee defense, so... You know, I feel like they're pretty good. There's only so many level 4 towns that I can get right now. Speaking of which, how long is this going to take? But our engine is humming along. We are starting to gain more territory, more property, more power. We're starting to snowball. Okay, let's see. What else do we want? What do we just get? We got the scorpion thing. Let's make sure we give him that follower. Highborn of Kimmery. Let's go ahead and give him the banner of Eternal Flame and scorpions, enchanted item. I mean, they're immune to psychology, so there's no point in that. Hand weapon, sure. I guess we can give him Tormentor Blade. I mean, he's not going to use it that much. Grand Harf, he's not going to use it that much. It's fine. Pigeon Plucker Pendant. Whatever. Glittering Scales is good. Is there anything we can craft for Khatep in terms of weapons? It's like... gives magic or something. Hunger is pretty good. Blade of Khatep. Heroic Killing Blow. Flaming attacks. This would be really nice. We don't have the golden heads though, and we don't have gems. It's freaking golden heads, man. Okay. How much? Okay, so we have 469 jars. So let's go for Witch Administrators. If I get all of those, then I get the Heralds Empowered. I mean, these are a little on the goofy side. But it's basically paying 300 jars the way I see it for this at that point. The global recruitment capacity and the downtime is excellent. That means I could hire Tomb Guard anywhere in one turn. Okay, let's check buildings one more time, then that'll probably be it for this episode. Arnheim. I kind of want to put something here. I don't... Growth, public order, income. I mean, the growth will take a while. Eventually, I could make a tier 5 out of it. It's 1,300. I mean, how many turns does that take? That take like 10 for 700. $20 for 1,400, 30. So maybe like in 30 turns, give me 2,100 growth. That would give me up to 5 growth, I think. Okay, I guess we'll get it. It is going to increase the rate at which we get to the top end much more, so. And of course, we do want to get to this. That's really, like, when you get to tier 5, you get 3 big monster units, in theory, which is great. Okay, yeah, going to be a problem there. So we might as well put a growth there. Where else? Got public order coming in here. I mean, we might as well put a growth here, too. The obsidian would be nice money. Kind of the same theory. Do we want money or do we want Well, I could save up also and just get scorpion carvers instead of that. It's 9,000. The scorpions are alright. They're not, like, insanely powerful. They're pretty good. We've got the Ashapti. And we can sell this back. We're not going to have enough money to just upgrade everything all the time. So maybe we just hold on to this and it's worth it for a little while. Okay. And then if we go growth here, that's going to take a while. But once again, you know, it's going to take a while no matter where we go to get to the tier 5 most likely. So we might as well, because it's in the long run, it'll pay off. So we're losing some money. We're losing about 100 gold a turn to do that. And we're losing our chance to get Sphinxes or a Shopti right now. We might end up selling... I don't know, giving up a Shopti is a pretty big deal, because that's fairly cheap. That's like 10,000 gold for 3 Shopti. We can sell it back later. That's fine. We'll sell it back. So we're basically paying 300 or 400 gold right now to get a bunch of growth. And then when we get enough money to build all those buildings, there's so much other stuff we can drop money on right now. Like, once we get this to tier 5, which is in 6 turns, then we're going to be able to spend, you know, 27,000. And then if we want these, that's an additional 37,000 gold to build everything up. So yeah, that's gonna be a big deal. Yeah, and that basically will give us no more stalkers. That gives us basically 2 snakes. Give us 1 more Necropolis Knight and 1 Necropolis Knight with Halberd, which is one of the best monstrous cav in the game. It's basically Demigryph. It's pretty close to Demigryph Knights with poison. Less armor, 35 less armor. 28 bonus versus large, so it's like 60 melee attack. They're not quite Demigryphs, but they're close. Anyways, okay, I think that's gonna be it. Make sure everybody moved. Who needs to move? Khatep. We need to be building something here, so we only have 19, so let's make another stalker. King Ladamazesh or whatever. Okay, he's moved everything. This dude chilling. This guy's chilling, just making stuff. Correct. Hasn't moved yet. Yes, actually he has. Okay. Alright. That's probably going to be it for this episode. I don't know how long it's been, but I feel like it's probably about time. Little cat hair. That's the thing about owning a cat. There's always just kind of like there's hair everywhere.
I know a king when I see one, and your king has no majesty.
Nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna go kill him soon. I want his tier 5 over here. It's so annoying that they, like, my allies sieged them. If they didn't have that, I would have had that province, which is not like a massive deal, but it's definitely slowing down my progress a little bit. That's fine though, keeps it spicy. Wounded again. Curious to see what these savages do. Hopefully they don't go south and burn Rakdo Gorge. That would probably be the most frustrating thing they could do right now. I really wish I could get Gron for those golden heads, but place. Oh, nice. Where'd they go? Okay, they're just kind of chilling. Okay. I think we go over there and knock them out. This turn.
Worthy servant.
Come on, guys, give me the carvers. Why are they giving me this crazy crap that I don't care about? Channeler. Wrathful. Okay. Alright, well, we'll get back into it. So we're just kind of looking at our map. Marathi is just asking to die, I think.
Do not order me.
Okay, so we can just kill him. Is our Skaven buddies attacking Quetzalcoatl as well? No. Who are they? Where are they going?
Clan Rictus Supreme. We make claw pact, yes, yes? Strong oath, never broken. Good, good.
Claw pact. Yeah, I think we can coexist with them. We'll see. I mean, I can just, like I said, I can just drop an extra army here with a bunch of skeletons, pretty much. Basically pay 10,000 gold if I want to for an extra army, which is 2 turns worth of stuff, to just hold on to a tier 4 town and give me just permanent, like, good public order there, which is a really nice perk of Tomb Kings. I mean, Tomb Kings, I think, are going to be great late game for Legendary, because you can have so many armies and it doesn't affect your upkeep, which is huge. So that's going to let me, because with a lot of factions, there's just no way you would be able to just have one town in a province and maintain the public order. But with Tomb Kings, you can, and it's just not economical to do so. Like, you could build an army and just have it sit there and guard, kind of like what I'm doing with other factions, but that army would cost your whole faction like 20,000 gold or something per turn if you did that. This is a 10,000 gold one-time cost to have access to tier 4 buildings, which is great. So yeah, the startup is expensive, but once you get that ball rolling, once you start snowballing and getting all these big buildings, so they're a little slow to get rolling in the campaign, but I feel like once you start establishing a foothold, then you have some really, really nice tactical options. But anyways, pretty sure that's going to be it for this episode. Yeah, we're pretty far over, so thank you very much. We had a couple of good fights. First order of business next turn is I'm most likely going to try to run over here and fight them next turn. So a little on the scary side, but I think we can do it. I mean, we just fought them before. We are missing a little bit, right? So we're missing our Ushapti that we had, but we have upgraded to Tomb Guard, and we still have the Scorpions, the Necrosphinx, all of that. And the Nehekara Warriors have been upgraded a little bit as well. And we do have the Scorpion Carver, which is going to give a lot of extra bonus damage to Scorpion. So I think we can do it. I think we can do it. But we'll figure it out next episode. So thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.